All right. Tonight we'll welcome a very very outstanding Danish band from Denmark. And here are the band members, including the leader and the director of today's program. And firstly, let's get close to the director tonight. And hi.
Hi.
Could you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes. What do you want to know?
Anything related to tonight's performance? Yeah.
I'm playing the saxophone. And I kind of started the band because they played on my CD with my own music from 2008. And since we made it into a band, we couldn't stop.
Wow, it sounds exciting.
Yes.
So, did you play many concerts in many different countries, or
yes.
This is the first time you guys come to Australia?
Well, I've been to Australia many times, but we've been playing a lot of countries during 2 years. We've been a band.
So, are you happy about presenting?
We've never been to China yet.
Oh, really? We'll welcome you to guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we compose a lot of the music ourselves, and so I would think 60% is new composed, or 80%, and the rest is traditional music. And we come from different traditions: traditional Danish music, music from Ghana, and a little from Poland. But the influence anyway, because he's from Poland, and we are from 3 different areas of Denmark. Morten is from the capital,
Copenhagen.
and Christine is from the island of Hans Christian Andersen. That's Christine.
Funen.
And I'm actually also from Funen, but I've been living longer time in Himmerland, and that's where the name from the band, for the band, comes from.
Wow, thank you for that. Would you like to talk more about your music style? Like your band is about the Danish style. Is it the traditional Danish style music?
A little of it. I think basically it's we have kind of created our own style based on Danish traditional music and quite a lot of jazz influences and world, and we just mix the whole thing up. And
all right. So we're gonna start through everyone in the band now. And our first musician.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself to us and introduce what instrument you play?
Yes, I am Andrzej. My roots are Polish, but I've lived in Denmark most of my life, and I'm the bass player in the orchestra, the most important musician in the orchestra.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep time of the rhythm and the harmonies and everything. So.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you feel to play Danish music with the others?
It was a little strange in the beginning, but now I begin to understand it after 3 years.
that's what you think.
I think so.
So what about now?
I think I have it now, but they still after me sometimes.
We have to.
Yeah.
So what always makes you feel confusing about, or makes you feel strange about?
Well, the music in my country is different, and I'm used to play jazz and African music and all kinds of styles. But the Danish folk music is very specific, So you cannot just jump in and play whatever you like.
Nope.
And I'm told so many times.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And our next one, our violinist.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. We would like you to introduce your instrument to us.
Yeah. I'm Christine, and as I told, I play the violin in this band. So yeah, and I've been playing Danish traditional music for all my life. I grew up in a family.
So how many years?
Since I was 6 years.
Wow.
A little girl. I've been the music and the folk dance has been in my family. So since I could walk, I have been dancing the folk dance. And my grandfather, he played the accordion, so I learned the tradition from him, and also my mother. She's a dance teacher. But it was quite new for me to play with the electric bass and a drummer, because in Danish tradition it's different. So and especially a drummer from Ghana. That was something special.
She's a rock and roller, I'm telling you.
All right.
Yes.
Did you find any new elements after you get into this group?
Yeah, I found many new elements.
Could you just talk about some of them?
No, because in this band they compose some interesting music that I'm not so used to play. And also the mix of all the cultures is really nice and interesting, and I haven't played that before. I never played so many tunes in 7/8 that I've been doing in this band. So.
Wow, thank you so much for that. Thank you. All right, let's move to, wow, our drummer. Hi.
I'm bringing sunshine. Sunshine.
Yeah, our sunshine.
The original sunshine comes from Africa. You see what I'm saying? And where the rhythm. My name is Ayu Solomon from
Ayu
Ghana.
Solomon.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And how do you feel to play with others in this band? And how do you feel about the new music style? What you guys created?
Music originated from the inside. So, for me, it's new, but not new. I joined this band because Eskil was having a project that I played on. And then eventually, the whole thing developed to this form. And so he thought it would be nice to do it collectively. And then we started rehearsing, and we made a CD, and a promotional CD, and eventually we happened to be where we are at the moment. So that's how I joined the band. So here we are in Australia.
Thank you so much for that. So could you introduce your musical background to us?
Oh.
Before you get into this band.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of African music, a lot of reggae music, a lot of R&B, funk, soul, all that, and also soukous. That is from a place called Zaire in Africa.
Ah.
Soukous is a different kind of rhythm that you play, and the guitar is repeating different patterns, repeatedly, back and forth. Yeah, I've done that also. So I'm into all kinds of styles until I heard the Danish folk melody, and I fell in love with it. That's what brought me into this constellation.
Wow.
So,
that sounds great.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, thank you. Wish you all the best in the gig tonight.
Hallelujah.
Thanks. All right, our lucky last. Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you tonight in the gig.
Hi.
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Morten Alfred Højrup. I play the guitar and I sing.
Wow, guitarist.
I come from family who used folk music, traditional music. My father is a tradition carrier and a singer, very much, and he specialized, when I was very young, he specialized in playing weddings and that kind of things, and that's where I learned to play the music in his band.
Yeah, so that means from your childhood.
Yeah, from my childhood.
start to know
Traditional,
everything.
more or less, but also new styles. And also I learned a lot of styles from different countries in Europe, because my father traveled, when he was young, traveled with his instruments and his singing. And then I've been playing a lot of traditional Danish music with a lot of different musicians, and some American music, and some new music. And I've composed a lot of music, and I think in this band I have a very good time, because we are not only many styles, jazz, rock, rhythm, beat, folk music from different places, but also many cultures meeting. And especially I enjoy the fact that there's always, when we have a new tune in this band, there's always somebody thinking, at least 3 out of 2 thinking, oh boy, how do we do this? How can I play this? Often me, I think so, and I think that's a lot of fun.
Wow, thank you so much for that. And just now you mentioned the culture. So could you talk more about the cultural mix, what you felt through your playing music together in your band?
I think to mix cultures is actually very normal in Denmark. We don't think about it. We think that Danish music is very specific Danish, but we are in a small country. You could call Denmark, you could call it a harbor city in a big country called Europe. And in a harbor city you get culture and influences from all over the place, from all over Europe. So we get that in Denmark, and we always did, and it's the same now. We get influences from Africa and from Poland, and from jazz music, and from rock music, and rhythm and blues, and Irish Celtic folk music, and all kind of music. And it has always been good for Danish music to have influence from other places. I'm sure soon we will get some from China too.
Thank you so much for that. So does that mean we could call the Danish music a part of the world music?
Of course, Danish music. When you live in Denmark, we think everything else is world music, but not Danish music. But I think if you live in Australia or in China, Danish music is very much world music. It's just a small place. We only have 5.5 million Danish people, but we have our own styles of music, many different styles.
Thank you so much. And based on you grew up in a musical family, and from your childhood you start to get to know the Danish style music. So I think you're really professional of that. So the last question, what we want to know is, could you just talk about how do you think the Danish traditional music presents the Danish culture?
I think you could say basically about Danish tradition, and tell me if I'm not right. I think Danish tradition is basically music that was made for using. It was made for dancing, it was made for birthday parties, it was made for the church, for baptized, when people die. So that's all kind of styles. We have church music, we have dance and party music, and a lot of different kind of Danish folk music. And it's in the society all over the place. People don't think about it, but it's there.
All right. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And guys, wish you all the best for tonight's gig.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.